So sorry. A whole hour late. I have a little headache, and I took a walk, and I went to go get me some juice and water. Then I ended up getting some chicken. So apologies. Also, I got caught up. Also, I got caught up watching someone else's live. I was in the chat a little bit too long, so I apologize for being late. I apologize for being late. So my bad for me being late. I'm only late because I was too busy watching someone else's live. I was in the chat. I was talking real some stuff. Also, I went to go get something to eat and some drink. So I apologize. But this one, it got to be a good one. I'm hoping that some love come on deck, and I'm hoping that we really have a nice, respectful conversation. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I don't know how I'm going to spit this one out to you, but I'm just going to ask for God to really help me with this one because this is something that has to be spoken upon as we go into the year 2025 because so many people have so much doubt, so much hate, so much lack of trust for this presidential candidate that's been re-elected. So where we at right now is that we know that there's that going on. We also know that there's a major divisiveness that's going on amongst men and women, and that's really scary. So as we really move and transition to 2025, we must have this conversation because if we go into this with the wrong attitude and the wrong character, we're going to lose. And this is critical now. It's crucial because this guy right here will go. He's like he would flip flop whatever way he has to flip flop, and if we're not doing our part, we're gonna get flopped on. So let's talk about the situation that we're dealing with. Let's talk about this situation that we're dealing with. Okay, and I know she disappeared, but Auntie Aunt Esther, Aunt Esther, she asked me what am I ready for tomorrow? I heard Aunt Esther asked me, "Am I ready for tomorrow with the scepter strike?" But I heard that they won't be going on strike. Then I was walking down the block today with a scepter, worker, and I asked him like, "Yo, what's going on with tomorrow?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "What you mean you don't know?" He said, "Yo, look, I turn on the news the next day, and the news say we on strike. I just lay back down, and go to sleep." So I'm like, that's he said, we've been striking forever. I was like, so this is how you how you go. It goes. You don't even know. So they don't know, but I heard that they wasn't going on strike. So Aunt Esther, I pray they don't go on strike. But if they go on strike, so be it. It's all good. I just got to figure it out. If you got to ride for me, let me know because it's going to be critical, and I'm a little tired. So let's get into this conversation right here. We're gonna kick this conversation off. Um, it's also going to be an interactive conversation. Not going to be me doing some type of lecturing. It's not going to be me, doing too much lecturing, should I say? But it's going to be me interacting with you folks because I need to know what your issues are because I'm going to give my true opinion about what I think your issues are. And I would like for you to let us know what you think that can be solutions for our issues as people. But yet still we're gonna get into the problems. And we have some serious problems in our community. Now, I'm looking at a lot of our women and I'm hearing them talk because I'm the Iceman. I'm Icy Don, and I'm hearing a lot of our ladies talking. And then I'm hearing a lot of the young people talking. And what's going on right now is they truly think that men are not supportive of our women. And so I'm saying to you, now we know that we already had some major friction. When Hillary Clinton was running for office, we know that we had some major friction then. You understand what I'm saying? We always have major friction. We've been having major friction. But do you think for 1 second that this election right here will pull us really so far apart that we will not be able to come back together? Because when I say, do black women hate black men, when I asked that question or when I made that statement, it's a touchy one. When I made that statement, and I made that statement, I really want us to understand because we gotta go. It goes deep. It stems deep. So I'm going to be. This is a touchy topic. So when I touch this topic, I want you to really help me out, ladies, because I know when I say, "Do you really hate us?" This ain't about just the election. This goes back to households. This go back to what we've been through. This go back to trauma because there's only two species in the world: it's man and woman. And so when we when we look at the avatar picture I have a picture of the young lady Ali Carter. That's the woman who's out right now saying that she was a victim of Diddy and his parties and everything that's been going on with that whole situation. That's an image of Ali Carter. That's in, you know what I'm saying? That's from a video. If y'all don't know, that's from Run This Town Tonight. And they are in the tunnel. Now, every time I watched that video, I really felt like, yo, where they videotaping this at? What city they videotaping this at? Because that looked like a real, tunnel. They don't look like something the stage and nothing like that. They look real. I'm like, are they in New York City and in the subway? But no, thanks to YouTube, that was some real deal ugly shit. It was probably some type of seance as well, and they did the video. But yes, that's Ali Carter. She's in the video. And we know that she's truly traumatized. I never watched enough of her video and heard her speak enough to hear anyone ask the question, but do she resent or should I say have a certain type of dislike and hatred towards these men? I want to know how she feels about the situation on that level because there's so many of us, or should I say, there's so many people that are victims of that atrocity, and because there's so many victims of that type of atrocity, there's a different type of hate that, like I say, that really flows within our women towards our men. There's two species, man and woman. So, because a lot of the trauma takes place in households, it takes place at the workplace, it takes place in school, it takes place just on regular dates, it takes place in streets. We have a serious issue that's going on, and our love for one another, are we completely losing it? Where we now competing against each other, and that's where we at right now because do the women's competing against the men to protect the women? They've been abused, they've been put down, let down, and so they feel a need to disregard the man and they protect the woman. So when I'm asking you, is there a real because like I say, there's a hate, there's a dislike, there's a dissatisfaction that's going on amongst us, man and woman and man. And my live right now is because I need to know what our issues with each other are so we can fix it. We have to learn to fix our problems right now. But first, we must identify that there is a hate, there's a dislike, there's a real disgruntled place within your stomach when it comes to your men, your sons, your boys, your baby fathers. And so I want you to really come clean with yourself and look within yourself too, because we're not really going to point the fingers without really checking ourselves and finding out, are we really doing our parts as well? Because I really want our women to ask yourselves, before you are a nurse, before you are a doctor, before you are a lawyer, before you are a teacher, before you are a nun, before you are a DJ, before you are an artist, you're a woman. And as a woman, do you know what a woman is? Do you know what a woman's responsibilities are? Do you know what a woman should really be doing? Who taught you about that? And so once we really start digging deep on this situation, we can truly, really walk this path together going into 25 and make this world what it's supposed to be. And we can really force the issue because we can make a change by us coming together and focusing on that first. I call it family values. But first, we must identify our issue and we must rectify that problem. We got to identify the problem, the hate. And is this do this election take us further away from each other? That's what I want to know because I'm hearing a lot of women talking and their hate for what just happened is so frustrating that the conversations in the household got 17-year-old boy saying that he believed that men, he wasn't able to vote. He said he believed that men just don't want a woman to lead. Now, I really wanted to, I should have asked him, is his father in the household? And if he would say no, then I would have understood the major problem, how and why he would say something like that. Because the other little boy that I was speaking to this little kid, he came to my cart and he came to my cart. And when he came to the cart, I was bringing to his attention like about the election, the red states, the blue states, and how the Democrat lost several blue states, and now they red. And so he was like, "Yeah, I said, and I said that in this next 4 years, this dude Trump, his game plan is to get more black voters to shift to become Republicans." And he said, and the little boy, as he was walking away eating his water ice, he says, "Yeah, he's going to do it." I said, "Oh shoot." And he said, "Yeah, and he's going to do it." The little man thinks that Trump has a chance to, because I'm telling you that in this next 4 years, this is why I say we gotta be smart. This live is very important because we must identify our problems. Like I say, it's some type of hate. We know it's a deep hate because of abuse that took place within the household, abuse that took place in the workplace, so on and so forth. But as we go into 2025, if we do a swing where we go into that together, men and women, this president will really, really kiss our ass. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a positive way. He would do a alley oop to us. I truly know that. I truly believe, and I truly know that he would do an alley oop if we just did a curveball, because he must do a job in the next 3 to 4 years. This person, Donald Trump, must do a job for the next 3 to 4 years, and his job is not to destroy the Republican Party. If it is, then this the last election that we are participating in. Okay, this is that's the last election that y'all participate in. But if his job is not to destroy the government on that manner with the election, and they have a long-term plan with us, his next 3 years, 4 years as president is to get more black voters, especially male voters, to go red. Now, my question to our women and a lot of our men who don't understand what's about to happen with politics and don't know what's really going on with power, are you ready to see that type of shift without hating men that much more? because I'm seeing all the little red caps come out. I'm seeing all the "Make America Great Again" hats come out on a whole bunch of men that they was never thinking that they would wear these hats back 2016, 2015. They wasn't rocking it. They probably was true Democrats, but all something it's a major shift. Now, are we going to be battling against each other with hate? Are we going to be battling against each other with a lack of unity where we going to let another president come in and not do anything for us because we are so confused and we don't know what power is? Power is for us to drop that hate. So my question right now is, what do we hate about each other? What do we dislike about each other? What are our real true issues? Because I love women. I don't wake up to hate women. So my thing is, how do men feel? How do other men feel? The men that you encounter, ladies, how do they feel about women? Do they hate women? Do you think that they wake up and go to sleep to hate women? And then you have to ask yourself, as a woman, is my hate towards men because I don't like authority? I don't want his authority no more. So whose authority you want? Because a woman must make sure, especially if she has her own home and she's dealing with her own children, that's her most important priority, to maintain house, to maintain home. So if you don't want no authority, who's going to tell you to maintain your home? Another woman? There's only two species, male and female. Thanks, Noah. Male and female. So I'm only asking, do you need a woman president to come in office to tell you that you have to be a better mother, not to allow your daughter to feel depressed because she goes to school every day and her hair is not done because you don't take time out to do her hair. You put rubber bands in her hair and two ponytails because you're too busy drinking all night, because you're too busy fighting all night with your boyfriend because you're too busy drinking and trying to be like a male, as opposed to really being a woman and making sure the household is right. But who's to tell you that? Is Michelle Obama going to tell you that? Has Michelle Obama ever told you those words? Tell me what black woman has ever told you those words. When have a black woman ever spoke those words to you? For those people just coming in, we talking about women that hate. Men don't hate women. Men probably do dumb things, but men don't hate women. But women is in such a hateful state right now that they hate men's authority. And because they hate man's authority, because man honestly is probably right about whatever he's saying. And a lot of times when you're right, they don't like that type of authority. And so that's why they want a female in office, because they don't want no authority over them. They don't want to be told anything. And this is scary. So Aunt Esther says, depending on how bad she has been hurt or manipulated, or manipulated him. A lot of women have control issues and snack tactics. What's that? Snake tactics. Depending on how bad she has hurt. Oops, sorry. Depending how bad she has hurt or manipulated or manipulated him, a lot of women have control issues and snack tactics. I don't know what that word was, but it's all good. It's all good. But the most important things have control issues right there. Depending on how bad she's been hurt, and that's why I started from the beginning. Like that's why I have that picture of the girl on there because we know there's a major issue that men have, and women too. We have a lust problem, and when you watch, ever since TV went rated R, ever since the radios went rated R, ever since there was the censors has been lost and everything's just rated R, our level of lust is at an all-time high. And when you have a lustful demonic soul, yes, there's going to be bad things that takes place, and we really, really, really wish that could come to an end. I hurt for all the women who's been abused, like this young lady Carter, like this young lady Jaguar, and all the others. You and 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 you. And for all the men who did this damage, may they burn, you know what I'm saying? But as we move forward, and I know I'm not even trying to brush the two side, but as we are moving forward in life, because every day we just, well, keep it moving, do we carry that hatred to every relationship, everything that the eye see? Because, like I said, truly men don't hate y'all. And that's why I say that if we was to get this and we was to really take time out to erase this problem, we can do a major curveball going into 2025 together. Because it's important for us to move together on this because we must strategize right now, folks. The complaining, the worrying, the assuming, the bickering, the whining is not what we need right now. What we need is control because women have control issues. Like like Aunt Esther said, women have control issues. One, they want to be in major control all the time now. They believe that the men don't know how to be in control, and then they don't want to hear nothing from the man because they don't think that he's trying to be in control of their lives. So that word control is really out of control right now when it comes to y'all system. But if we can get it in control and right in its proper units is working right, and we can go into 2025 working in proper control, the wheels would never ever fall off. And if we can keep it rolling, folks, I'm telling you, we will roll this. We'll roll through the White House. We'll roll through all the elites. Why? Because we are in control. That's what I'm trying to get you to. We, the people, must get in control, but they need us out of control. They need us hating each other. They need us divided. And I'm talking about man and woman, especially the black woman and black man. They need that. So I'm not here, like I say, to lecture. I'm here to really find out what it is that we are doing wrong. What men is doing wrong. Let these men know what they're doing wrong. What are we doing? What are you doing wrong? Because we must move forward. And the only way to move forward is to identify the problem. Whoever's witnessed in this video, whoever's seeing my face, whoever's hearing my words, you are hearing the words of Hood President. And I'm on my knees begging, like Ice-T on Arsenio Hall show. Like, what can we do? Let's stop this violence amongst each other. Let's stop this hatred amongst each other. People say it's the way we communicate. We need to communicate better. I say we need to listen better. Because a lot of times people just don't like authority. People just don't even like to hear a tone of authority. People get fearful, they get frustrated, they get mad about the tone of authority. I love the crossing guard that's over by my schools and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They show their authority. This is their streets. As you need on you walking these streets, you're gonna listen to me. You're gonna stop. You're gonna cross when I say cross. Or I'm gonna tell your mother. That's how she rolls. She's authority on those streets. I stop. I wait for her to cross me. But a lot of our people don't respect authority. And for us to win, we must win back our women. But our women must identify the problem. And I'm telling you, the problem is the hate from your men, for hating for men. And like I say, I do know that it stems from the home, the abuse that your moms probably went through, that you've seen, which causes a mental abuse within yourself. I understand. I really, truly do. But how do we move forward? I'm going to keep saying that. And I'm not saying it like I'm dismissing anything. I'm saying it because we're going to win. It's important for us to get out there on inauguration day and show this man that we mean business. Family lives matter. Understand? He will back it. Once we get you to understand what we're doing a power move. But do you really hate us that you can't stick with us if we do make this move? Or are you going to try and say that only thing we do is care about us? And you talk about men just caring about themselves? Or are you going to be able to move with us when it's time for us to mobilize? We can't be moving with hate. We got to be moving with love. But we have to identify what we hate about each other. And I'm telling you, if we move on this movement on Inauguration Day in DC, family lives matter. And we're showing that our men are here. Our men are ready to take their position. This man has no choice but to, like I say, roll with the punches. Because 4 years he has to make, you know his goal next year is to get New York to go red. I hope y'all heard what I just said. Trump's goal is to get New York City now to go and become a red state. Pay attention to what I'm trying to teach you because this is hood politics. And we must have black love because that's the only thing that's going to save us. Because if we don't move properly in this movement in these next 3 to 4 years, we are done. If we think that we're going to be screaming F the government, F this and F that, F this, they're going to send their troops in our communities and to shut us down. Our movements must be strategical, and it starts with black unity, black love, women and men coming together, family values, family lives matter. We have to use his words, his points to against with for him for our benefits. But if we have nothing but hate amongst each other, it's not going to work. If we only going to be trying to think about getting ahead and proving a point, it's not going to work. But if we have control, if we have order, if we have respect, your reparations will be handed to you for those who want reparations. Your financial freedom will be handed to you if we came together. So this live stream, like I say, is something that I want to take the time out really and go and indulge in the hate part because, like I said, I really want to stick with because my ears been ringing for years. I'm hearing so many things and something about our women being abused, and right now with this Sean Combs situation, there's going to be so much commercials and advertising and promotion of sexual abuse or sexual abuse to a high level where they are trying to paint a picture in your woman's minds not to trust, not to respect, not to love men. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly because, like I said, they're painting the picture. It's imagery right now. And this whole Sean Carter situation is going to be used not for the good. It's going to be used for a transformation of the mind of the women to really look at men sideways, especially now. Black man is the image of the gay movement. Sean Combs just made black men the complete face of gay men, down low men, wicked, evil men. Right now, where we at right now, if we don't fix this problem, if we don't talk about these problems, if we don't identify these problems, we're going to lose because they are going to paint pictures where, like I say, the imagery in your mind, ladies, you're going to be wishing the men is dead. R. Kelly was the start, right? Cosby, Sean Combs' situation. If this really makes it that far, because like I said, it starts within your own mind, your own home. So now it's going to make you really go back and start recounting your issues. And then now you're going to have it where you can't listen to a man. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't my pimp. It's going to get ugly. And that's what I'm saying. This hate that they about to really paint. That's why you think that it was so beautiful that everybody, especially as men, we rose up against Barack Obama and let him know, nah, you ain't gonna play us like that. But we really did need a spokesperson to deliver the message to him in the proper tone. Like, yo, don't paint that imagery to these people that we men, especially as black men, don't know how to have the leadership of a woman when the majority of us black men, well, these black men, not me, I had father and mom, but the majority of the black men was raised by their moms alone. Don't you try that on us. But like I say, it's about the mind, right? It's about mind control, folks. They want to control the women's mind right now because it's about a power structure because they want to be the overall puppets of you. It's to give you a false illusion that you are in control and that you do have the power, but yet and still you be in control because it's all about separating the man from the woman, depopulation, so that they can chip up your kids, they can poison your family, so they can get rid of you and control you at the same time and use you for what they need to use you for. So that's why we really have to identify what do you hate about us men. Because if it's not nothing that too serious, yeah, like I say, I have the image, I have the face of the young girl who represents so serious. But if it's because you don't like the fact that I said this, what did I say? Oh, it was this, and now you sound like some little kid, you sound like some little child. If it's not something that, is something real adultish, we need to cut it out. Because we be too emotional right now. Because we have control issues. Because the control issues is so bad right now. The emotions levels is so high when you hear a certain tone that is dissatisfying to you because you're so spoiled. A lot of our ladies is so spoiled that they don't respect them. They only respect women. So let alone why should they respect some men when my moms only respect you? You ain't controlling me. And nah, I ain't trying to control you. I'm just trying to keep you straight. Your wheels is not lined right. You need a wheel alignment. That's all. We all need a wheel alignment. By you allowing me in your life, it's allowing me to be your will alignment and you will be my will alignment. Where we at right now? Because 2025, we got to do this correct. Family lives matter. The Democratic Party was pushing reproductive, rights and all the other stuff. Women lives matter. Had women really going digging deep. What about, the emergency case? We hear you, we hear you. But we really are trying to build families. Family lives matter. We got to do the push and the swing to get this guy to do what we need without being ignorant. That's the most important thing. Stop. We got to stop being ignorant. We got to stop being ignorant. So, what do you hate about me? About me as me. I'm talking about man. Yo, well, Shirley Chisholm, she ran in the 70s. She lost. She lost in the primaries. She came in fourth place. She did history. Yay. America said, nah, we're not ready for that. We don't want that. America says, nah, we're not ready for that. No, we don't want that. 40 years, 50, 40 years later? 30, 30, 40 some years later, Hillary Clinton runs. Women's, I'm with her, I'm with her, I'm with her, I'm with her. They talk about male turnout was at a low. The black male turnout was at a low. They not really ready for women in power. They not ready for women in power. They not ready for women in power. They not ready for women in power. That programming, that mind control, really makes you start thinking, "F these dudes." So now here it comes Biden. We gonna bounce. We gonna box him out the picture. We gonna bounce him out the picture, and we gonna throw the woman. I mean, we seen it once he put it as his running mate. We should have known that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. So now she's in office, and I'm saying, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. If Michelle Obama, maybe if they threw that black woman, maybe y'all would have got it. Maybe y'all would have got it. I'm telling you, maybe if you did Michelle Obama, maybe you would have got it. Because everybody, well, we're going to get Barack back. We're going to get Barack back. So a lot of these little cornball dudes would have been thinking like that. Oh, we're going to get Barack back. We're going to get Barack back. But you threw someone that you had in your sleeves that you know that will help push certain agendas that you need and can get it done. You needed her power, so you put her there, and she fell. Why she fell? Because the people don't want it. It's not even that she fell. Y'all gotta understand, she did not fail. The people just not ready, and the people really don't want that. Because the people believe that the first, this is what the people really believe. And if you really listen to Kamala, she's saying what I'm saying. My mother grew up in the middle class neighborhood, and we have values, and she's trying to paint the image of what the image is supposed to be. Period. She's trying to paint an image to y'all as she's running of an image that is supposed to be there. And you people didn't even believe it. She lost because we need to see it. We need to see the household in check, in order. We need to see the household. We need to see the kids looking like they coming from a well-kept household. Once we can see the kids not suffering, then we know that our women are doing a great job. But as long as we talk about gun violence, gun control, and then all the women who's protecting their children and knowing what's going on, it's not going to work. You know? I don't know when I said elected, selected, but yeah, it's selected. It's no matter what, it is a selection. All elections is selection. That's why it's important for us to put together our own parties. But our party got to be built and established with love. And we ain't talk about Sean Combs. We talk about real love. You understand, folks? It's important for us to really, truly step it up in family values and family structure. But we have to dismiss our burdens. We have to dismiss our hate. We have to dismiss and I don't like to say that because, like I said, we have to identify our problems, our burdens, what's hurting us, what's really holding us down as an anchor. We got to identify. We have to get it off our chest, and that's why this Sean Combs situation is big. This is going to be therapy. It's going to be tearful therapy if this whole case really goes through. It's gonna be when I say tearful therapy, I ain't talking about on that dude's part where we're feeling bad for Sean Combs, a bad boy. No, I'm talking about our people's mental therapy for all those people who were victims themselves, victims from their uncles, victims from their brothers, victims from their boyfriends, victims for their dads. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, all the 30 to 40 different stories I heard already in my life, and all the other unlimited stories that we have that's going to be thinking about their stories as this Sean Combs situation goes through. All of the strippers that's running the streets that retired from stripping, that had their experiences, they had their real crazy life experiences as well. They was kidnapped. Those stories that you would never hear because they was kidnapped by low level people. Like I say, we are watching the elite part of it. But what about the lower level of this chaos? Those stories. So all those women is going to be recapping their stories and it's going to be rebuilding a certain type of hate. How are we going to save ourselves if we're not really identifying it? That's why I got Ali Carter image up there. This is real right now. And that's why it's important for, like I say, us not. And I'm glad you even put that up there because I did a video. Go check the video out. We must turn up the heat on Biden and the Democrats and Kamala. We must turn the heat. They are still in office. They are still in office. Let's turn the heat up on them. Don't let them slide out of office with smiley faces. Let's turn the heat up on them. Let's hold them to the things that she was trying to run her campaign on. Because she was really preaching and campaigning on division in the household, divisiveness. She that's all she speaks about. That's what her campaign was about. The sad D word, divisiveness. The sad D word that they like to point fingers at. And so when you point the fingers, then the person responds. It's like tennis, ping pong. And we don't need that no more. So that's why we don't need people like that that's in places and positions and power that's doing it. And if they are, we have to recognize it and become a problem solver. That's why I say the only solver that we can do right now is show family values. That's why with this Inauguration Day march, meeting, rally, protest, we're going to focus on America's Men Matter. We're going to speak his language. We ain't going to talk about, fuck you, Trump. No, we're not going to do that dumb shit. Our focus is to talk his language so we can have this true communication, this true communion. Because we must understand that his job is not, if his job is not to blow the world up and put chips in everybody's head and make everybody and kill off everybody in these 4 years, if that's not the game overall game plan, then we have to look at a strategic move, and he's in office right now to get New York City, New York State, I apologize, to become a red state. If he's the person that can make these Democrats swing towards Republican, then they're going to put a candidate in that's going to be, it's going to have his swag. It's going to be Vivek. And the people are going to say, yo, we're going to stay with the Republican Party. That's his job right now. Donald Trump had one job when he came in office, and y'all don't know what it was. That's why I'm looking at everybody like, y'all stupid. And I don't mean it disrespectfully, but I mean it with a headache. Like, oh my God, you're driving me crazy. Donald Trump's job was to be a following act. Donald Trump's job was to be a following act of Barack Obama. Shout out to Sanchez and how he break it down. Like, is one bird, right wing, left wing, but it's just one eagle. And once we understand, it's flying to one that has one flight, and its flight is to get as many passengers on this party, not the party, but the whole business of government, because it's a party, it's their parties. So it don't matter. It's for them to make, that's their time. That's their biggest fundraiser time when they're campaigning. Do y'all understand that? It's such, yo, folks, man. So Donald Trump's job was the same as what Barack Obama's job was. Barack Obama had to be a rock star for politics. Okay? Because they have a lot of agendas that they want to move. Because they already have their plans for the future. So they need rock stars to come in so they can implement these plans where the people will just walk and goose step into it. And that means creating division amongst the people, creating hate amongst the people. It don't matter. But love for them. The Willie Lynch shit. Hate for y'all, amongst yourselves, but love for the system. Love for the system, for what the system can do for you. Willie Lynch. Man against woman, woman against man, dark against dark, light against dark, old against young, young against old. Don't hate us. Don't fall in their trap. They have the blueprint for that. So understand that Donald Trump's job is to keep the political party going. Keep the political party going upward. Because the political party, when with George Bush, it started really to go downhill. And they needed people to come into office to make the party jump. They needed to turn the party up. They need to turn the political party up. Simple. And folks, Barack Obama and Donald Trump did their job. They did the damn thing. Right now, Donald Trump has been running since 2015, and he's still being talked about in politics 2015. That's a long run. What the fuck? Hold on, folks. Gotcha. That's a long run. And if we was to ask how much money did he bring in for the Republican Party in this run, how much money did he generate for that political movement? You gotta ask yourself, how much money did Donald Trump bring in? Period. For all sorts of things. That's the reason why he's in office. Because they needed a headliner to follow the Barack Obama Act. It's all part of the same bird. They have to keep that political party going. So his job is to continue to keep the glass, the shield over your eyes, and to keep it where you guys are saying, yo, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. So don't think that he's going to come in to destroy the economy. Don't think that he's going to come in to do anything crazy, because they're going to allow it what it is to be. And right now, they got to show that the red is the place to be. The red party is the place to be. That's their job right now. And so once we understand that that's what's happening, then we understand how we have to maneuver. Family values matter. So the hate has to come to an end at this point right now. We cannot be on the hate level right now. We must respect each other's values, we respect each other's opinions, respect each other's views, we respect each other's existence. But we got to get in control, because we must get this victory. I spoke for like 50 minutes straight. Hit that like button. I need that, please. I really do. Let me take a swizzle of this drink. Hold on, folks. Yo, do you get a copyright strike if you like? It's no words, but do you? It's no tones, but do you get a copyright strike if you have that up like that? You know what I'm saying? Do they give me copyright strikes for this type of advertising promoting? Huh? Do I get copy? Because why do I get copyright strikes when the music is playing? If I'm walking by or somebody driving by and the music is playing, do I get copyright strikes for advertising quietly? Companies? I don't know. Okay, no? All right. Thanks. Like, if you just coming in, I have a slight headache. And I normally don't be getting headaches, but I have a slight headache today. I didn't wake up with a headache, but I did get a little irking to come into my system today. Nothing too stressful, but a little irking coming to my system. Don't you hate when you get bit by a little irk? Something just irked your nerves. So my nerves got irked a little bit. So right now, that's what's probably got me with a little headache. So bear with me, folks. I do have a little slight headache. But we're talking about the importance of love with man and woman. My channel is Black Love, you know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. But we definitely gonna say man and woman. Something flew in my eyeball. Damn it. But if we don't realize that's a problem, we're gonna lose when it comes to 2025. So like I say, please, 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 I'm begging you, support this Inauguration Day movement. Please, 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 I'm begging you. Let's not go into 2025 pointing fingers at each other no more. Let's figure out who has a major platform that we can go on and discuss it, get it off our chest. Where can we go to discuss this? This is therapy right now. Sorry, something really went in my eyeball. This is therapy right now. We need hood therapy because our issues are deep. Our issues are family rooted. Our issues are demon rooted, ancestral curses. But what makes us hate each other to a point where we can't even move forward together? And I'm talking about man and woman right now. Because that conjunction is what's going to save us for our future. The system don't expect the union of man and woman to happen. Because the system is built to keep that union separated. The system is designed to separate. It's not designed to bring you together. But it will say everything like it is, but it's not. But if you actually do exactly what it says that it can do and supposed to be doing, but if we do it, then the system malfunctions because the system now have to do what it say that it was going to do. This could be the first time that we can get the system to do what it said it was going to do. Well, not really the first time. But if we really listen to the dude, he says it many times. He keep bringing up Abraham Lincoln. So we can get the system to do what the system said that it's going to do for us people if us people do what we need to do to make the system do it. And that's come together. I hope that makes sense to you. Hope that makes sense to you. We need the system to do what the system says that is what it's going to do for the people. The system put things in writing. We need the system to do what it says it's going to do. And the only way we're going to get that done is by doing what the system said was going to do. That means we taking care of our communities. We building families. We taking care of our school. We taking care of our neighborhoods, our children, ourselves. And so when we present that to the system has to match it and back it. Because that's what the system job is to do. But if we spend all this time being mad and complaining and not doing nothing except for hating each other, the system won and the system continues to work and the system don't lose no money. It only keeps gaining money. We have to destroy the system by making the system work for us. Is that hard to understand, comprehend? Like I said, this is not about lecturing. I want to know what men do to you that make you not want to go, watch me now, underneath his control. Huh? What makes you not even want to go underneath his control? You don't like his swag no more? He don't have a car? He's homeless? What makes you not want to go underneath a man's control? Anybody brave enough to answer that question? I got something in my eyeball. What makes you not want to go underneath a man's control, ladies? Is there anyone brave enough to answer that question? I'm going to stay here for 2 seconds. I'm looking for a brave woman to answer that question. What makes you not want to go underneath a man's control? Because he got bummy sneakers on? You gave him his number. You gave your number to him. Y'all talk. You like him, but you say, "Oh, but I don't like his sneakers." Oh, he's not driving. What makes you not want to go underneath a man's control? I bought the sandwich over an hour ago. Let me finish it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask this question again, ladies. What make you not want to go in a man's control? I'll put this up because someone said this earlier. They said, depending on how bad she has been hurt, we understand that you might have been hurt, but what make you not want to go underneath a man's control? That's what I want to know right now. I'm looking for somebody to answer that. What makes our women not want to go underneath our control? Now I'm gonna ask you men, what do we do that make a woman feel secure and safe enough to go underneath our control? So what do we, and so now it's 2 questions. So it's 2 questions. And man, you can answer either question. Woman, you can answer either question. But men, what do we do to women that makes her not want to go under our control? And control is not bad because when you have a car and it needs a wheel alignment and it needs a wheel alignment real bad. And you let go of the wheel, steering wheel, and that it just slides all the way over like that, just like this. It's out of control. And that's what I'm saying in life. Under our control means it's balance. What makes it? What do it take to get women to become balanced again? How can we help them become balanced? See, this you're here because this is important. You hearing these words right now because inside you there's either a true love for man or true hate for man. There's something inside you that you want to get rid of, and there's something inside you or there's something that you want to get inside. You want love. You want to embrace it. That's why you're here right now. So I'm asking you, what would it take for you to go underneath man's control? Mean that you have control of your man. Don't you understand work hand in hand? For you to go underneath man's control, that means that you have control of your man. Sorry for eating, but I waited a whole hour. I'm still eating a chicken sandwich. Drinking Minute Maid. The question to you folks is, what did us men do to you women that make you not want to be in our control, underneath our wing, in our arms anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like that. You don't want to be embraced no more. What do we do? I don't know what I said to make a person take a like off, but if you put that like up, keep the like up for me. I can imagine how many thumbs down I get. But I'm only the messenger, so I can only deliver the message. My question is, I would like for somebody to put in the chat. You guys normally y'all be talking. When that Trump talk be there, the chat be going crazy, and we still talking the Trump talk. But my question is, because we trying to talk the Trump talk, we trying to talk this Kamala talk because Kamala's still in office. And that's why this shit is so dope. Kamala's still in office, so we can still talk to her. Biden's still in office, we can talk to him. And Trump is about to come in, we can really talk to him. But right now, what we need to talk to is talk to is each other. And my question is, what would it take? And what did man do that make you not be underneath his control? What can he do to get you back underneath his control? And then men, ask yourself this: what do women do that make you not even want to be in their lives for the control? Now I can give a few bullet points, but I want y'all to come clean with yourselves. I can give a few bullet points. But I want you to come clean. These younger boys is whoa. They'll tell you, oh, she's ugly, she's black, she stink. They just go in. Same as the girls. They go in. You ugly, you whack, you stink. That's how it goes. But at the very end, why this bridge has not been connected? It's 2025. And it's because we allow this capitalist world to capitalize off of our division. All those videos, all those sexy videos that we looking at like, oh, this is crazy. BT after dark, we we devalue ourselves. We demoralize ourselves. So many women on these on these video recorders just idolizing and showing off their bodies and on doing we it's a lot of devaluing for money. All the devaluing for money created ditties. I'm going to say something. I'm going to boldly say something. I'm going to boldly say something. Hour and 5 minutes. I'm going to boldly say something. And I feel bad for saying it, but that's why I know it's the truth. But I have to boldly say it. Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. A lot of people don't care about the adults and their sexual activity. A lot of real people really don't care. A lot of people don't really even care about girls who are like 18 and over. What really got the people concerned is really a thought of like 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, little kids. But when you really, if you really think about the majority of the men, majority of the men, and the majority of these girls, they ain't really stressing 18-year-olds, even 17-year-olds engaging in that lifestyle because they truly know what type of women they are. Because in this day and age, we see it from the cameras, we see it from the videos. So there's not a strong remorse, and there's also not a strong, not he's gonna do his time, but like oh, daddy's is bad, or it's only the thought really of the kids. Right now, people doing their videos and they laughing, about the situation or the gay stuff, but most people did it on their, a lot of people did it on their own. They wanted to be in these parties. They wanted to be in the mix. They was already party girls. A lot of the girls were party girls. It's not like a lot of these girls was regular and they got turned out. A lot of the girls were real party girls, getting high, getting drunk. They was part of that lifestyle. A lot of them. These wasn't no girls that just was coming like out of church. These were real party girls, girls who follow the crowds. A lot of these girls got caught up in the mix because this is the lifestyles that they chose. And they just got too deep in it. This is what they do. There's a lot of women that do some shit for money. There's a lot of women that allow themselves to be turned out. There's a lot of women that just don't have that much morals. There's many men that has no cares and concerns about life. And you put all that together, and you're gonna have a person like Sean Combs making a gold mine off it. Because sex and lust is a everyday ritual. It's an everyday curse that the majority of the world live in. And someone will profit off it. And the entertainment world profits off of that lifestyle. So why do men hate women? Why do women hate men? Because the choices that we make in our lifestyles, how we want to be in crowds, how we want to have fame, how we want to be beautiful, but not how we want to be strong, loving, caring people. And that's why we have hate amongst black men and black women, especially. But that's why we also have hate amongst man and woman. And until we get our money right, until we get our love up, until we get our respect right, the hate, it will never go anywhere. because no one want to be in control. So as long as we're not in control, they're going to implement things that put you in control, and you're not going to like it. But if we get in control, then we can change the narrative and be in control of the situation. Yo, this Icy Don, I need 2 more likes before. If I don't get 2 likes, I might as well just end it. It makes no sense. If I don't get 2 likes, I might as well just end this live because it don't make no sense. Can I get 2 more likes? My likes up to 5. I really want some comments too. So if I don't get like another comment, I need another comment from somebody. I need a viewpoint. I asked like questions like 3 times. I need a viewpoint. Can I get someone's viewpoint? Can I get their perspective? I need 2 likes for me to really continue. And I need one perspective of why do we hate each other, or why we don't want to get in control, why we don't want to be underneath each other's control, what make you not want to be with her. Like, I need some feedback. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I need that thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, and some feedback in the comment section. I knew this was going to be a touchy one. I didn't really want to do this one. I did not want to do this live today. But as hood president, this is issues that we have to talk. This is really mental health right now. This is mental health. And we have a mental health problem in our communities. Nobody wants to see a therapist. But if you come to me, it's hood therapy. So we're looking for 2 more likes before I continue on with this topic. And I'm looking for a comment to go, someone to make a suggestion, just say something before I move on. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say thank you for your listening, and your support, and say peace. So right now, I need 2 more likes. I need 5 likes, and I need someone to give me a comment in the section in regards to what we're talking about. Don't be shy now, folks. I'm sorry we had to talk about this. But when I go stuff the yard in DC, I have to bring this up. And I need to know what got us here. Was it the music that got us here? Was it the job opportunity? Was it the money? Was it the lack of equal pay? What was it? Was it, like I said, the trauma and abuse? What was it? But I'm not going to go further until I get... There we go. Smart person. Thank you. I love you. The conversation was this. We had so much division in our lives. And the biggest division that we have right now is man and woman. Man against woman against man. Especially in the black community. So in the black community, we have too much division. And so my thing is, what makes us hate each other? That's one. But 2, why we can't be in control? What makes us not want to be in control with each other? Why women don't want to be in man's control no more? What do men do that make you not want to be underneath his control? Why the word control hurts you so much? Why do control bothers you so much? Why men don't want to be in control when it comes to their family? I mean, I'm talking about doing the right thing, control. So the topic was that we was communicating about that. Thanks for the like. I need one more like for me to really go deeper. And Zadi, let's talk. Let's talk, Zadi. Also, I have a slight headache. I have a slight headache tonight. Last night, I didn't sleep too good neither. I think I woke up like two times, and then I woke up for good real early in the morning. There's definitely a lot of things on my mind. I have a lot on my mind. Like right now, I'm preparing. This is the blueprint because I have a center that we're going to be launching the buses from, and they told me I have to write up a proposal for it, and they also going to allow me to utilize the facility to do some things there too, the meetings and organizing for this bus trip. So I'm putting together the proposal for it. But as I'm putting together the proposal for it, I'm also going to have to put together our agenda and our problems in our communities. We're going to have to list our problems. And that's why I'm trying to have this live right now, identifying this problem. You have to be happy to be by yourself. I've been happily single for 5 years. Relationships are tiring. But you know what, sweetheart? I'm really not talking about this like relationships on that level. I'm talking about the mental relationship. You know what I'm saying? Where's the mental capacity? Because earlier I was talking about the fact that there's a lot of hurt that's going on within us, within our households, our infrastructure, within our homes, within our schools. There's a lot of aggravation and frustration there because there's a lot of hurt. And there's a lot of abuse. There's a lot of wrongful abuse with the bodies. It's a lot of men that took women's innocence. And so my thing is, what makes women not even want to be in a relationship with men now? She says tiring. What makes it tiring? Why we don't? What makes relationship tiring? Where is that hurt? Where do it stem from? Hold on, I'm eating. Where does that stem from? That relationship is tiring. Working is tiring. Going to work every day is tiring. What part of the relationship is tiring? Is it the control part? Who takes the lead? What part is it? Or is it just people are just dogs and they just too lustful? What makes relationships tiring? And I'm not going against what you said neither. I'm really thinking about it. Because I'm so tired of my damn self. I can't even bring pineapples and juice to a house. I can't bring pizza to a house. I can't bring Chinese food to a house. I can't bring nothing to a person without people finding ways to get upset with me. I'm talking about all, so it's like, oh, well, not people, but a woman to get upset. It's like you can do nothing and still get her upset. So what's up with you women, and how do you feel about us men? Because we have to move together. We have to move into 2025 together. Because Donald Trump is in office. And no matter what, I don't care how mad you be, his job, and he has a job. His job is to get more blue states to turn red. And he's going to cater to whoever he needs to cater to. And if we are not in goosed up with where we need to be in goosed up with, we're not going to get our catering. And our goosed up need to just be focused on his words. His word says he's about family. So we need our movements focused on family values. So that's what we talk about. It's not hurt. I think we live in a time. I think we live in times where people are not essential anymore. I'm having a conversation now online. If you get what I'm saying, yeah, 100%, 100%. What made people not essential is technology. What made people have less value is technology. We don't value what's right in front of us because we are distracted by something that's miles and miles away. So our values is not essential anymore, which makes hate arrive like rapidly. This is scary because when you look at music, when you look at life, they're really devaluing. They devalue superstars. Can you just imagine the regular people? The entertainment world has been devalued. That is not even essential anymore. No one's trying to get to Hollywood. They ain't think about Hollywood. They trying to go viral. Shout out to the UK. Like I said, there's been a lot of people from different areas. Shout out to you. We have Peru. Yo, I was looking for you, Tyra. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was looking for you. So Zadi says, I'm in the UK, so I haven't really got an opinion on American politics. You got an opinion on Trump though? That's a shame. We learn more about ourselves from real life relationships than chat rooms, etc. We That's a shame. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I understand what you're saying because you probably respond to what something I said. So you said that's we learn more about ourselves from real life relationships than of on chat rooms. There should be. It really should be. It's like Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? It's like Forrest Gump. That interaction, that real life interaction. But nah, it's the chat room now. It's the chat room. It's the chat room. I said, hold on. Thanks for the now we talking. Right when I was bringing it up, now we talking. That's what's up. Hit the like button, folks. I said this the other day. What'd you say? I said this the other day. Everybody is accessible. It's accessible now, yeah. Expendable. Expendable. You out? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, no doubt, no doubt. So I'm just trying to stay with us right now. Because sometimes I'll be zoning, I'll be looking at the conversation, then I'll be like, what they talk about? So yeah. I have a slight headache, so forgive me, folks. A slight headache. It's like right in the temple area too. I needed probably some pills, but I don't want no pills right now. But this is heavy on my head. This conversation is really heavy on my head. I'm not even like doing this conversation like maliciously. This is just heavy on my head because I know for us to really prosper in this future, we must get over this right here. This relationship is is an issue. You know what I'm saying? The relationship part of life is an issue. Building relationships is an issue. But for some reason, fame is more important than anything now. Like personal, personal satisfaction is more than anything right now. And that's where they got the world where you just worry about or focusing more so on personal satisfaction. And personal satisfaction don't even have value with most people. Personal satisfaction is, I got like 10,000 views on this video I had that I dropped with this guy getting punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? Personal satisfaction has no value right now, neither. It's not like personal satisfaction with people is really good nowadays. But most people living off of personal satisfaction now. And they living off of that morality. And that's where we're going. That's where we kill each other. Damn, I really don't feel good. People want superficial love. And that's why they're online. And you know what I'm saying? That's why they posting videos like that. People are having relationships with their phones and laptops. I know. And and that's what I'm saying. And technology is at a level right now. I'm about to lay down. Technology right now is at a level where it has so much control of us that we don't need girlfriends and boyfriends if we not being sexually active, right? You know, but the sad thing about it is technology has it where it helps you with your personal life and sex, you know what I'm saying? Because you be dealing with a whole lot of things. There might be a lot of guys that's flirting with you online. They love your pictures, like your pictures. They send you so much comments. They get you all worked up. They're worked up, and then you know you call up some dude. You know he's not even no real guy in your life, but he's just your sexual partner. But you know he didn't do nothing. He just gonna bring the weed and he's gonna bring the alcohol. But you already got sexually aroused from all the people online, and so he comes through and that's what it is. And oh, now you get pregnant by him. Oh, you didn't even care about him because you was never really into him like that. You just used him. And so that's why a lot of kids be born, you know what I'm saying? Do shit like that. A lot of kids are born because of their phone, the cell phone and laptops. That type of love. Give me 1 second. I gotta take off my clothes. Hold on. Y'all can keep talking though. You can keep talking. I'll take the device. Oh my Lord. Yeah, tonight I feel very weird. I don't feel too good now. I feel like, I don't know, a little queasy, a little nauseous, a little sleepy, a little tired. I don't know if I'm sad. I don't know how I feel right now. I don't know how I feel, but I know that I have a slight headache. Just bear with me. I'm taking off my clothes so I can lay down at least. Gotta lay down so I can feel better. Now, I was my if you just tapping in, you don't know what I was talking about earlier. Do you think that a lot of women, being that Kamala Harris lost, is going to be really mad at men even more because they really going to be thinking that men ain't shit because he don't want to give up his power? Man ain't crap because he don't want to give up his power? Do you think that's now going to be a way women are feeling? I got a creaky bed, so forgive my bed. My head hurts. See, nobody can give me no type of medication online. They can just say, I hope you feel better. That's why we always need that essential love. Always gonna need essential love. Let me try and get back with y'all. Who in the chat has seen the film where this guy falls in love with an ape that emulates a female? Hey, this could be. I have to relate. Damn, what movie was that? I think I seen it. Zod, you mean her? Oh, it's different. It's definitely possible. No, some dudes 18 to 30 are already messing with AI. Oh God. Okay, so Tyra, you know some dudes already between 18 and 30 who are messing with AI girlfriends. Did I hear about that? I mean, you gotta remember on the Al Bundy show, Married with Children, Bud Bud was like the kickoff guy for the blow up dolls. Like they did the episode where he had the blow up doll, but then his blow up doll was part of his room. So don't get nothing twisted. There's a lot of dudes, especially these little white boys who's into that shit. They definitely the ones that's pushing it, who probably getting it first because you know the it might cost something. I don't know how does that work. I don't want to know how that work, but you know what I'm saying. But is it expensive? What is it? Is it a program or is something a device you got to buy? What the hell is it? It's a head device like they had in the movie Demolition Man. How do AI girlfriends work? I don't want to know, but I do want to know. So how did that work? Nah, we gonna rock this out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually take time to YouTube and see if they showing the movie Her for free. I think I remember the dude too. Yeah, he would teach us sign language and all that crazy shit. I think I remember that actor dude. Older movie. Sleep that. Okay. Sorry. Those life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those blow up dolls. But who knows how that AI shit works when it comes to those AI girlfriends, yo? So 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 babe, that's where we at right now. That's what you tell me that I might as well not even focus on real life women no more. I might as well just get with the program, get some technology. I need to get technology in my life now. And they're gonna put, I can hook my penis up to a tool and some type of tube, and when the technology make me come, it goes in this tube and they artificially get pregnant. Now, I can. Do you think I'll be able to get AI pregnant? Yo, y'all crazy. Let me try to keep up with y'all now. Y'all going? Hold on. Yeah, you respond to something I was talking about. Yeah, that's how most men. Hold on, I'm trying to keep up with y'all now. That's how most men prefer these. That's it. You think so? Now here we go. Now we talking, ladies. There we go. So that's how men really want null and void. That's how most men prefer their women. In the plastic bag, AI. Nah, not me. So most men want fancy women now. If that's the case, that's bad. What's going to make? Okay, matter of fact, I want to do a hug fest. We need to do a hug fest. You know what I'm saying, for love, because people need a hug. People need a hug. Oh my lord, no, but yo, no, hold on. You might be wrong though. Can you imagine the AI is so ill that it teaches the man game? No, Bob, you don't need to say that. What you should say is this. In order for you to get her aroused according to her birth sign and and age, you should say this and you should do this. You think that they can put, you know what I'm saying? You think that AI would be like, what's that shit that Siri? What's her name? You know that little computer thing. I don't have it. You know, we have to like Siri. Like Google Voice. But what's the female voice name? I can't imagine. Anyway, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Of course, AI would be the destruction of mankind. Now, I think the AI will be able to teach me a game. This girl, you know what I'm saying? The program, teach me how to, talk, to get a girl. And what type of woman would you like? Would you like a hot, sexy girl? Would you like it? You know what I'm saying? He could put. It's gonna be like that Total Recall type shit. These white boys gonna be. I want to get a ghetto black girl. How do I get a ghetto black girl? And what in the world? Where you, Tyra? I'm about to block you. Where you getting this information from? Huh? You make my head hurt more. Where you getting that information from? People don't want intimacy no more. But no, women don't want intimacy no more. And why y'all women don't want intimacy no more? Because you're playing with your, huh? You ain't playing with no AI. You playing with King Kong. You playing with some old fucking umbrella. You know what I'm saying? That's the cut that out. You lying. Don't lie to people that don't want no intimacy. I think they should put a ban on toys. Shoot. I'm gonna put together a squad when I become hood president, and we're gonna run up in the households late at night and take and take your toys. They don't want no intimacy no more. What's wrong with you? That's what we do. Facts, hugs is so important though. We need this is gonna sound really Fruit Loop. Okay, I know it's gonna sound Fruit Loop, but I was in the meeting one day, right? And I just sat back, I just was sitting back, my head up, like, not really paying attention to the meeting. And dude who was conducting me said, "I know what you need. I know what you need." He came behind me and grabbed my shoulders, gave me a little quick, 1, 2, 3 type massage thing, and then he went back to the meeting. But yo, that shit felt good, man. I really, it's like, damn, I actually really didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I need that. No Fruit Loop, but you know what I'm saying? We do need touch. We losing that communication of touch and feel, man. That intimacy. Intimacy don't have to necessarily mean, sex. That the intimacy, we definitely is missing that though. You feel me? Like I remember this girl, she was like, "You want to go with me?" And I was like, she said she had to go somewhere. I was like, "Where you going?" She's like, she had to go to the store. So she wanted to go to a sex store. So I went with her to a sex store. I'm like, Lord have mercy, I can't believe I'm in the sex store with this chick. And she went to go get her little device, and she said this. It was a little vibrator thing, tiny one. And she said, "Yeah, I love this." She's like, "I could be on the bus and just have it in my pocket and have it in my pants." And I'm like, "Yo, this girl's out of control." But that's what I'm saying. The toys is taking away the intimacy, yo. A matter of fact, now I'm thinking about that. Maybe I just, oh, thank you for being truthful. I like Tyra. Tyra's being truthful. That's why Tyra's a mod. That's why she got the stick. She's being truthful. Now I remember, yo Zadi, I don't know who you are, but you said you from Hungary, Budapest. You said you from out of the country, but even though this is my first time like seeing you, you can have one too. You cool. You cool. You cool too. Okay. Did I do it right? Yeah, you cool. You cool. Thanks for getting the conversation going, Zadi. You heard? Thanks for getting the conversation going, Zadi. Let me try and keep up with y'all, ladies. What was I about to say though? I was about to say something. Yeah. Just think about the toys and shit like that. This one girl from Florida I met online, and this is like, damn it, this is like 2011. So I met her on the that phone line, that chat and shit on the phone, and she was talking about her sexual. She was talking about how she don't really be dealing with dudes no more like that. She ain't really rocking with the guys. She ain't got no boyfriend. She said, but she's good because she has her toys. And then she got comfortable enough to really talk about her toys. Let me just try and keep it with y'all real quick. Just remember that's what I'm talking about. She got real comfortable to talk about her and the toys. That's another issue. Ladies, you it's quick you quick to dislike us men, and you find you quick to dismiss us men because you have your backup. You have your toys. And this woman said with her toys, it was kind of embarrassing because it was like it wasn't a store that she can go to around her neighborhood that she didn't feel kind of embarrassed to because she was constantly buying batteries. She had to constantly buy batteries. And she said, I was like, so why don't you just get the big pack? She said, dude, what you think I was? She was getting the big multi packs of batteries for her toys. You know what I'm saying? It was just so embarrassing. She said, so yeah, it's like y'all don't really need us no more. They really don't want intimacy because you have to trust, and nobody is trustworthy anymore. That goes up there. Really, I agree. That's why it's important for us to really focus on family values and building families. And that's why I say we need to do this hug fest. And it might sound real whack and corny, but I'm really mean it with my heart. I'm thinking about myself as being a single person. I'm saying to myself like, yo, maybe I need to do it for myself and find the right person because you'd be like, yo, I don't know, but it's like I hug like 10 people, just friendly hugs. But for some reason, this person, when we touched, it was just like magic, and we knew that we needed to be in each other's arms. That's the type of love that can come from what I want to do. I ain't trying to put together no lust fest. I'm talking about a real hug fest because we need to spread love. Remember, my campaign spread love. A lot of you folks don't know me, but if you go all the way down to my archives of videos, I always have a spread love shirt on. It got caught in the fire, so I don't have it anymore. But yeah, my movement is definitely spread love. And for all those who just coming on, I have a slight headache, so just bear with me. That's why I'm not even really talkative. And I said that this is going to be more of a communicative type of live. So the chat is very important. Right now, we just conversing, but we really talk about why we don't have this bridge no more. What's the destruction? So right now, the ladies are really just giving me a lot of good feedback. But for those who's tapping in who don't know what's going on, we talk about the destruction that we have that we taking into 2025 that we can't. We must bring it in 2025 family values and family love and black love definitely. Because with that, by us bringing that into 2025, that's something that Trump was pushing and talking about. He was talking about he wasn't really all about the reproductive movement that they was trying to push. Okay, so we're gonna push family values and building up love with man and woman. So he's gonna have to address us. But my whole thing is my energy is not 100% up. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. But shout out to you, folks. Shout out to the mods. Y'all holding me down. Y'all holding me down. I'm trying to what to say. I got mine next to my bed. It does talk, and it's wait. I got mine next to my bed, and it doesn't talk back. Ask me to cook dinner or ask me where I'm going. See, like I said, we men are pretty much non-essential anymore. But you cannot tell me that you don't like the it can't hold you, it can't grab you, it can't what I'm saying, it can't cuff you, right? It can't do none of that. So I don't know where you at with it. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy. It's really crazy because, like I said, they got phone love and computer love right now. I mean, like we in the George Jetson world now. I mean, I wish I could see y'all. I wish I could see everybody who I'm talking to. But you can see me, but I can't see y'all. We can just talk. So this is a different level of intimacy. Live stream is a whole nother level of intimacy. Guys and women be having thousands of people in their live streams. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole nother world of energy and intimacy without the feel and touch. So thank y'all for being here with me. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna win inauguration day movement. Inauguration day movement. Trust me, folks. Inauguration day movement, full effect. I'm so happy. Y'all make me sick. I don't even want to read that. That's the thing, Zadi. Avoiding intimacy is easier and so easy to do in the modern society. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, my eyes blurry. Hold on. My eyes tearing up. So most people, what you say? Most people, most people aren't going to want to do that. What? Have sex anymore? Like it'd be crazy. Like my business putting out there, like whatever the last few females, like the last few females I've been intimate with. Period. Overall, their overall energy and their overall personality and their overall character, they all say the same thing. It's like I'm not really, sex is not really a concern. Now it's like, do I take that person? But no, I'm like, nah. This is listen to these females. I'm not with them, but it's not essential. It's not a concern no more. And like I say, I blame toys. That's one thing I blame. Toys is taking away black love. I also blame technology because it's so much easier, like she says, to turn on your toy. I mean, turn on your laptop, turn on your phone, and be in communication with one another and with your toy right there. Like, bang, I'm good. I can go to sleep now. We get it. This world is amazing. And that's what I'm saying. Once we can understand and accept things at the levels it is, we would actually understand that there's a crazier side to this world itself too. A way crazier side when it comes to this shit. And that's where those white those Diddy parties come in. I'm not going into that, but I'm just saying those Diddy parties come in because the world is really in different layers, it's in different sections, and right now with technology is going to other levels. But once we understand it overall, we understand that acceptance of certain things is just what it is. Some people accept certain things that you won't accept, but some people do things that you won't do. Some people is in agreement with the crazy things that you like, what? But they like, it's nothing. And that's because of the paths and the lives and the dark tunnels that we've been in. So once we understand that, we really will know how to deal with it with each other. But we gotta get love back in the picture. We gotta get that intimacy back. But it has to be with trustworthy people. Like I think Zadie said. Of course, yep, I really think technology has a lot to do with people beginning to become devoid of feelings. Mm, void of feelings. And I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that. Yo, folks, if y'all want to get on the bus, if y'all want to be part of this inauguration day bus trip, if you want to be part of this committee, if you want to be part of this whole movement, I see Don. That's letter I, letter C, letter D, letter ON, 502 gmail.com. It's time for us to get organized. I'm excited. I feel good. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to shut this technology down. Tyra, it's always a pleasure when you tap in. Always a pleasure. Zadi, I really appreciate you. I love the fact that you came in, you tapped in, you hit that like button, and you got the conversation going. And you definitely earned that mind stick coming all the way from UK who don't understand American politics. You better ask somebody. American politics is what the world is ticking on right now. It's a ticking time bomb. You know what I'm saying? You better get up on this American politics. Once again, American politics is a ticking time bomb, and it might just blow up any day now. So, and she subscribed, no doubt. Yay! Yo, question: how did you come across my channel? Matt, yeah, that's a good question. Before y'all leave out, how did you come across my channel? Hmm. Zadie, could you let me know? You too, Tyra. Scrolling, and you just seen this? Wow, dope. I'm so happy. So that means I'm reaching the algorithms. It took me a long time. Yep, it took me a long time to get in these algorithms, and now we're there. And so, folks, understand for those who don't know me, my story really good stems to that dude Umar Johnson. He owes me money. I took him to court, and he still owes me money. And although you see me doing these lives, this is who I am. All that Umar Johnson drama shit is just a distraction, but I gotta get my money. So, black power to you. Thank y'all for your listening in, man. I love you, love you, love you. For real, for real. For real, y'all. We gonna get to 1,000 too. We're gonna get to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't believe I can even say that because I was stuck on 250, 260, 270 for like freaking 3 to 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We were stuck. We were stuck on that, and so now we're moving up. Thank you for your listening, your support. Peace, 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 peace. And peace to all you other people who's quiet on deck, yo. Shout out to you. Say something before y'all go. Say peace, Don, before I go. Hit the like button if you just tapping in. Please, I need that like button. Hit the like button as you tap out. I got like what? We can let it rock out to 2 more minutes. So let's see if we can get 5 more likes before we leave the building. I'm talking to 2 people, Tyra and Zadi. Those are only 2 people that was talking, but there's 8 people in the chat right now. So if you here, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't subscribe and you still here, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna build. We're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep building. I'm only shutting down, to be honest. I would do like another hour with no problem, but I got a little headache, yo, and I don't know why I feel like that. And it's early too. It's early, early. No doubt. So yo, peace. I'm gonna hit the like button myself. Well, I can't do it. But yeah, y'all have a good night. ICDON502 gmail.com. And if y'all really interested in the Hug Fest, hit me up on that gmail.com and y'all ladies can help me organize that. What's it? Yo, what? Oh, yo, Tyra, you in Philly? If you still here, who's in Philadelphia? Who's in Philadelphia? Because if you just tapping in, you don't know. We need a hug fest. Everybody need a little hug because everyone's going through something. Trust me, a lot of people going through something. Black love, man. Peace.